Okay, so we've got the boats, their origin in searching for Tuan, and the Zongzi, also linked to him. But you said there's more to the festival than just these two things.
Oh, yes, much more. The sources point out that historically, the time around the festival, the fifth lunar month, especially the fifth day, was seen as kind of dangerous.
Dangerous, how so?
Well, think about the time of year. Summer's starting, it's getting hot, humid.
Okay, yeah, bugs come out.
Exactly. Insects, snakes, other pests become more active. And historically, disease was more likely to spread in that kind of weather. So it was seen as an evil month, or at least an unhealthy, inauspicious time.
Ah, makes sense from a practical standpoint. So people developed ways to protect themselves.
Precisely. A lot of the other traditions are about warding off evil, illness, and pests. For example, hanging bunches of mugwort and calamus plants on doors.
Mugwort and calamus. Why those?
Well, mugwort actually has compounds that repel insects, so there's a scientific basis there. And calamus leaves are long and sword-shaped.
Ah, like a weapon against evil.
Symbolically, yes, warding off bad spirits or bad luck. Then there's wearing scented sachets.
Sachets, like little perfume bags.
Kinda, but filled with specific herbs and minerals, again believed to repel insects and ward off evil or illness. It was like carrying personal protection.
And our source mentioned these are even fashionable now sometimes.
Yeah, they've had modern revivals as decorative or fragrant accessories connecting back to that tradition.
Interesting. What else?
There's the tradition of drinking real gar wine.
Real gar, isn't that toxic?
It is. It contains arsenic. Historically, it was believed to be an antidote to poisons and to drive away snakes and insects. But, yeah, definitely not recommended today.
Okay, good disclaimer.
Very important disclaimer. Modern celebrations often substitute it with non-toxic yellow wine or use herbal baths or just symbolic gestures. But the idea connects to folklore, like the famous white snake legend, where real gar wine forces a snake's spirit to reveal her true form.
So it's about revealing hidden dangers or truths.
That's one interpretation, yeah. Unmasking things. And finally, displaying images of the 5 poisons.
A what now? Sounds ominous.
It does. It refers to 5 creatures considered venomous or harmful: snakes, scorpions, centipedes, toads, and spiders. But displaying their image was meant to counteract their negative influence, like using their own image against them to ward them off.
Wow. So all these rituals were basically ancient public health measures wrapped in symbolism?
In a way, yes. It was traditional wisdom about staying healthy and safe during a challenging time of year, long before modern medicine. The core idea is purification, protection, driving away negativity.
So the festival isn't just remembering Xuan, it's also this annual reset for health and well-being.
Exactly. It functions as a powerful form of cultural memory. It's how the culture remembers Chuan, yes, but also how it expresses values like loyalty to ideals, not just a state, and how it stays connected to the rhythms of nature and traditional knowledge about health.
These aren't just empty rituals then. They carry real meaning and history.
Absolutely.
And this heritage, it's not just staying within China, is it? It seems to be spreading.
Very much so. It was recognized by UNESCO back in 2009 as intangible cultural heritage of humanity, which is significant recognition. And you see celebrations popping up all over Southeast Asia, Singapore, Malaysia. The races there are often very multicultural events now.
We saw mentions of Canada too, right? Toronto, Vancouver.
Huge international events there, same in Australia, like Melbourne. And in the US, Boston, San Francisco often have festivals linked to their Chinatowns, usually with efforts to explain the cultural background too.
So it's really traveling.
It is.
Yeah.
Even places like South Africa, the UK, Indonesia, they have their own versions, their own celebrations. It shows how adaptable the festival is.
It becomes a point of cultural exchange then.
Definitely. And you have organizations like the International Dragon Boat Federation helping to standardize the sports side globally. But you also see modern takes on the traditions focusing maybe more on wellness or the aesthetics, family activities, making it appealing across different cultures.
So wrapping this up, it's crystal clear the Dragon Boat Festival is way, way more than just watching some exciting boat races.
Absolutely. It's this incredible blend, remembering a specific historical figure, Chu Wen, celebrating timeless ideals like loyalty and integrity, practicing ancient traditions linked to health and the seasons.
And it's all part of this living, breathing cultural heritage that's now shared around the world.
Exactly. It's a fantastic lens, really, for understanding aspects of Chinese culture and its values.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? How these ancient traditions manage to survive, how they adapt and find new relevance even when they travel thousands of miles. Maybe it inspires you to look a bit deeper next time you see those dragon boats, or perhaps even seek out the story of Chuen and those other fascinating customs yourself.